All right, guys, how y'all doing this Friday night? This is the Iceman here, and I just got done watching Smackdown, and I was very impressed with the show. I thought it was a very good show. Um, I haven't done a review on Smackdown in quite some time, but after watching this show, I was really pleased with how it delivered and whatnot, and I thought it was great. Uh, the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena opened the show. And it seems like he's got a lot of backing from the fans, more so now as World Heavyweight Champion than he did when he was the WWE Champ. A lot of good signs in the crowd. And so Cena comes out and he addresses the fans. And of course, he gets interrupted by none other than Zeb Coulter, Antonio Cesaro, and Jack Swagger. Now, Zeb Coulter coming out telling John Cena that yes, he is truly a real American, and he basically wanted Cena to join forces um, with Swagger and Cesaro, and of course, Cena would have no part of that. He pretty much was comical in his jokes towards all three of the members of that stable, and Damien Sandow's music hit. And he come out basically saying he is the uncrowned champion. And of course, they all decided to surround the world heavyweight champion until Cody Rhodes and Goldust came out to help out John Cena, and of course Vicky Guerrero with her "Excuse Me" uh, scream. And you all knew what was going to happen. Then after that, they were going to have a six-man tag team match for the main event, and they did. So so we moved on. The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins were in a minor segment, and Ambrose stated the fact that he's tired of seeing the Usos, their pests, basically, and so they were going to have a tag team match, and it was going to be Ambrose and Rollins against the Uso brothers, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and as that match got started, this was a good match. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy watching the Uso brothers. I think they're very talented in the ring. They're very exciting to watch. They got a lot of high flying moves. Uh, they don't hold back, and it to me was a great matchup. It got to the point though where Roman Reigns was going to go after one of the Usos outside the ring, and all of a sudden you heard Biggie Langston's music hit. So he came out. He was on the side of the Usos, sort of like, making sure it stayed 2-on-2. And again, the match went on, and both sides had numerous opportunities to get the win. But at the end, Dean Ambrose got rolled up by one of the Usos, and I wasn't surprised that the Usos got the win. Because I really do think somewhere down the road the Usos are going to become the WWE Tag Team Champions. So it was a very good showing by the Uso brothers, and a very good match as well. So I really enjoyed that. Then we had the Wyatt family going up against the Primetime Players. And of course, the WWE is really building up the Wyatt family. Of course, the Wyatt family had Bray Wyatt come out with them. Um, Rowan and Harper, and this match was pretty good. The primetime players held their own in this match, and but it wasn't enough, and but it was an exciting match, and of course, with the way that WWE's been pushing the Wyatt, you sort of knew that the primetime players were going to job this match, and as well they did, and so the Wyatt family gets the win. No surprise there. And then we had Miz TV. Now, Miz was originally going to have Shawn Michael as his guest, but supposedly he left the building. So the Miz said he had a few things he wanted to get off his chest. And of course, then Randy Orton's music hits. And Orton, of course, had to have his little segment there of shooting his mouth off and whatnot. And they were talking about the big show and everything else. And Orton had made it a point to say that he is the face of the WWE, and even without Shawn Michaels, he would have been the winner at Hell in the Cell. Miz was going to reiterate, and before you know it, Randy Orton RKO'd Miz, and he left him on the ring mat. And so that ended that segment. And then we had a 6-man, or I should say, woman tag team match. None other than the WWE Divas Champion, AJ Lee, with Tamina Snuka and Alicia Fox going up against Natalya and Brie and Nikki Bella. Not a bad women's match. Unfortunately, the women's matches don't run long enough. I'd like to see them last a little bit longer. I don't know if it's because the WWE doesn't want to allow them that much time, or maybe possibly that they don't feel that they can go in the ring all that long. But I mean, you're professionals, and it's part of the WWE, so I don't think that's the case. But anyway, it was a pretty good women's match, and I was very, very surprised at the end of this match, for the simple fact that Natalya ended up making AJ Lee submit. Now, not surprised for the fact that Brie and Nikki and Natalya won. I am surprised that it was AJ Lee, because as of late they're trying to make AJ Lee look, very, very strong, and she has been very much so in the past, except for her previous losses to Brie Bella that were non Diva titles matches. But anyway, not a bad 6-woman tag team match. And then the main event. World Heavyweight Champion John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and Goldust going up against Antonio Cesaro, Jack Swagger, and Damian Sandow. This was a phenomenal 6-man tag team match. Lots and lots of action. There was a point there in time where Goldust was in the ring for a very, very long time. And of course, the Real Americans and Damian Sandow were tagging in and out, keeping fresh, and keeping Goldust in the ring. There was a tag made to John Cena. The ref didn't see it, so he made Cena leave the ring. But again, it was a great match. A lot of action throughout this match. And, I'll be honest with you, I really wasn't sure who was going to win this match. I mean, normally you would go with the favorites. But again, with the WWE, sometimes, I thought maybe possibly Sandow might have got a pin on John Cena, but I think that's yet too soon for Cena to get pinned, just becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. But in any event, Swagger had the Patriot Lock on John Cena. John Cena swung it around, gave him the attitude adjustment, and got the pin on Jack Swagger. And it was just a great match. And all in all, overall, SmackDown was a very, very good show. I haven't really had a real lot of chances to watch SmackDown as of late because I've been very busy. But I really thoroughly enjoyed this show. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And the one thing I've noticed, though, and I'm really pleased to hear this, is that John Cena is getting a lot of positive reaction from the fans, as well he should be, because he doesn't deserve all the hate that he was getting previously when he was WWE Champion. Now he's the World Heavyweight Champion, and he made it a point to say that he's going to be on SmackDown a lot because he has the World Heavyweight title, and he's taking on all comers. So this should be very, very interesting to see in the upcoming weeks. And again, a great SmackDown. And, I know Vince is upset that the ratings aren't as high as he would like, but It's not a live show. Put SmackDown live, and I think the ratings will be almost as high as Monday Night Raw. I mean, that's my opinion. So that's it, guys. This is the Iceman on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel. Have a great Friday night, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace out, everybody.